ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय
Aya
सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
अथ पञ्चमोऽध्यायः
अथ पञ्चमोऽध्यायः
श्रीभगवानुवाच
भगवानुवाच
श्लोक नंबर 60 ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम्
ज्ञानेन तु तथा ज्ञानम्
येषा ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषां नाशितम् आत्मनः
ज्ञानेन तु तथा ज्ञानम् येषां नासीथमात्मनः
येषां नाशित नासी नॉट नाशि येषां नाशित आत्मनः
येषां नाशीथमात्मनः
नॉट नाशित ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषा नाशितमात्मनः
ज्ञानेन तु तथा ज्ञानम् येषां नाशीथमात्मनः
नाशीत, that is wrong. Nashita, not nashi. Okay,
न
anyway, we practice that in the class.
नाशीत्
Not nashita, again doing nashita. Esha, esham nashita matmanaha.
येषां नाशीथमात्मनः
तेषामादित्यवत् ज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम्
येषामादित्यवत् ज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम्
ज्ञानेन तु अज्ञानम् आत्मनः अज्ञानं नाशितं ज्ञानेन तु तत् अज्ञानं नाशितम् अज्ञानम् इस् नाशितं by ज्ञानेन तु तत् ज्ञानम् अज्ञानेन आवृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः by अज्ञाना is जन्तवः the beings are deluded now therefore this अज्ञानम् आत्मनः ज्ञानं नाशितं by ज्ञानं by knowledge then तेषाम् आदित्यवत् ज्ञानं prakashayati for them for whom for those who have gained this knowledge tesham adityavat jnanam prakashayati tat param like this surya which reveals objects similarly adityavat like the surya jnanam reveals brahma that is the meaning which we saw this shloka in the meaning of the shloka in the last class. Now the next shloka, another important shloka which Swamiji frequently quotes. The next shloka, Bhagavan describes those who have come to recognize the fact that Atma is Brahma. That is the knowledge. Atma is Brahma, like Suryavat Prakasheti Tatparam. Now let us read the shloka. Tadbuddhayastadaatmanastannishtastatparayanaha.
तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानस्तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः
Gacchantya punaravrittim jnana nirdhuta kalbashaha.
गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः
Tadbuddhaya tadatmanaha tanishtaha tatparayanaha jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha gachanti apunaravrittim. They don't return, they don't come back. Now, each word is important. Tadbuddhayaha, tadbuddhayaha, that is tasya buddhayaha, tadbuddhi. That is, the meaning is whose buddhi is awake to Brahma. So tadbuddhayaha. Tadatmanaha, tad Brahma, for whom that Atma is Brahma. Those who know that Atma is Brahma. Tadatmanaha. Tanishtaha, those who are committed to the Nishta, Brahma Nishta, committed only to Brahma. Tatparayanaha, for whom Brahma eva paramayanam, that is the goal, that is the ultimate end. Jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha, by jnanam, the kalmasha, the impurities, papa, the karma pala, in the form of papa punya, all these are destroyed. Nirdhuta, those. They attain, gachanti, they go, they attain a state, punaravrittim. Punaha avritti is coming back. Apunaravritti means they don't come back. Means they reach a state, means they get moksha, they become free, and there is no return for them. They don't come back. They become free forever. This is the meaning of the shloka. Let us read. Those whose intellect, buddhi is awake, because in buddhi only jnanam takes place. Therefore, those whose buddhi is awake to Brahma, and tadatmana, Brahma is Atma is a Brahma, and they are committed to knowing Brahma. They are committed in the understanding of the Brahma. That is Tanishta. And Parayanaha, that is a goal for whom? That is a goal. It means Tatparayami Deva. We have accomplished the goal. Brahma eva paramayanam esham, and they have gained. So, therefore, and whose impurities? The impurities are in the form of this karmapala. Karmapala is a cause for punarjanma. Therefore, this cause for punarjanma is karmapala. Karmapala, karmas are destroyed by jnanam. Therefore, they reach. They reach means not physically. They attain a state. They attain a state. The state is not attained by travel. Here itself, by jnanam, they become free. They become muktaha, jivan muktaha, jivan eva muktaha. Therefore, they don't come back. They don't return to samsara. They are not. They will not become deluded again. Ajnanam removed is removed once forever. It doesn't come back. As long as the prarabdha is there, they continue. And after the exhaustion of the prarabdha, they don't come back. Again, they will not take janma. That is no punarjanma. The state of no return. Punaravrati. In the previous shloka, Bhagavan said that knowledge reveals the truth. Adityavat jnanam prakashayati. That Atma is Brahma. The Brahma, which is the meaning of Tat, that occurring in the compound words in the shloka. Tat buddhayaha, Tat Brahma. Tat buddhi is Brahma buddhi. Tat buddhayaha. Brahma eva buddhi yasya or yashamte. Brahma buddhi. It means they are awake to Brahma. Tat buddhayaha. Tadatmanaha. Brahma eva. Tat atmanaha. Tadatmanaha. Brahma is the Atma. Tadatmanaha. Atma is Brahma. Tanishtaha. Brahmani eva nishta. That is Brahma. Brahma nishtaha. Tatparayanaha Brahma, which is the goal which they have accomplished. Tatparayanaha. Footnote is given. Brahma parayanaha. Tasmin gata buddhihi eshamte tad buddhi has a compound. Brahmani gata buddhihi. The buddhi has gone to Brahma. It is awakened to Brahma. Awake to it is wake up to awake to Brahma. Tadyeva param Brahma atma eshamte. Tat param Brahma eva atma. Tadeva param, that is Brahma eva param Brahma atma eshamte tadatmanaha. Nishta abhiniveshaha. Sarvani karmani sanyasya Brahmani eva avasthanam. That Nishta Nitaram Sthitihi. They abide, they committed that sthiti, tanishtaha, and Brahma eva param ayanam, that is the ultimate ayanam, the goal that they have accomplished. Therefore, paragatihi yesham bhavati te tat parayanaha iti Shankara Bhasham Bhagavad says. So tat Brahma, that's why these words are important, referring to the Jnani. All these words refer to the Jnani. Tad buddhaya, tadatmanaha, tanishtaha, tat parayanaha, Jnana nirduta kalmashaha, all these are compound. Bhagavad compound. They attain the state from where there is no return. All of their impurities are destroyed by this knowledge. And when they go, meaning when they die, they die means when the prarabdha karma is over, when the body is given up, they do not return again. Apunaravartim gachanti. They attain the state of non-return, no return for them. There is an order to be noted here, as we shall see by analyzing these compounds one by one. That is why this shloka is important. That order. That is the job of the commentators. All the words indicate they indicate jnani only, but the way the words are arranged and presented, that is the commentators do. Those who are awake to Brahma, tad buddhi, tad buddhis are those whose buddhi is Brahma, is in Brahma, awake to Brahma. Meaning that buddhi is awake to the knowledge of Atma being Brahma. Agam Atma Brahma Asmi iti, that jnanam. The jnanam, where does it happen? Any jnanam happens only in the buddhi. Therefore, their buddhi is awake to the fact that the truth that Atma is Brahma. In Brahma, their buddhi is rooted. That's why it said Brahma buddhi. Previously, the buddhi was awake to Anatma, Ahankara, ego, I notion. Now, Ahankara is sublated, dismissed as Mithya. Therefore, Ahankara minus Ahankara, what is there is only Brahma Eva. Ahankara is Brahma, but Ahankara is dismissed as Mithya. Therefore, Brahma Eva. Atma Brahma iti. The buddhi is awake to Atma. Previously Anatma, now it is Atma, therefore Brahma Buddhi. When the buddhi is awake only to Atma, Anatma, it is always concerned with the securities, artha and pleasure, kama. When the buddhi is awake to Anatma, they will be, a person will be concerned with artha kama, purushartha. Because the I, the ego, ahankara always feels small and therefore it has to be boosted up. Therefore, only boosted up means becoming something always. Becoming, wanting to become. That is samsara. Only then the person can feel good. Everything is centered on feeling good. All the actions what a worldly person does, a samsari does, it is centered on feeling good. Invoking the pleased self. That is necessarily dependent upon number of factors, external factors, physical and psychological factors, over which we have only limited control or no control, we can say. Therefore, the ahankara always holds on to these factors, which are called anatma. External dependency for the satisfaction, for the sense of security and pleasure. However, for the tadbuddhi, those who are awake to Brahma, whose buddhi is in Brahma, everything is Brahma eva. The buddhi is Brahma, the mind is Brahma, the body is Brahma. Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi, Brahmagro Brahmanahutam. Everything is Brahma alone. Therefore, the buddhi is never away from Brahma. The buddhi in which where the thoughts comes and go, where the thought occurs, it is Brahma. Body is Brahma. Sense organs are Brahma. Upadhi is Brahma. So go where it will. The buddhi is always there. Etra etra manaha gacchati. Wherever the mind goes, buddhi goes. Brahma eva. It cannot escape from Brahma. So it is everything is Brahma. Tat buddhayaha. So therefore their buddhi is awake to Brahma. Therefore they are called Brahma buddhi, Brahma darshan. Therefore they see Brahma everywhere. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavyastani. Everything is Brahma. Shunishteva Shupake Panditaha Brahmadarshinaha Samadarshinaha. Iti. That shloka also going to come. Next shloka, in fact, it is an important shloka. All these shlokas are excellent and important shlokas. Now, the next, for those for whom the self is Brahma, that is Tadatmanaha. Why are these people called Tadbuddhihi, Tadbuddhayaha? Because for them Atma is Brahma. Therefore, they are Tadatmananda. Name is Tadatmananda, Swami's name of a Swami. Previously, the body, mind, intellect, memory, and so on were Atma. That is Anatma, where Anatma was considered to be Atma. History was Atma, biology was Atma, even the hair and skin were Atma. I am blonde, I am black. Money was also Atma. I am rich and poor. The body's physiological system was Atma. I am restless, I am sad, and so on. Even the time, nationality were Atma. I am young and old, I am American, Indian, etc. These then are some of the many notions people have about Atma. Everything were Atma. Everything were Atma. Do not make the mistake of thinking all of these notions together constitute Atma, because some are contradictory. Each one of them has its own problems. For example, when you say I am an Indian, there's a problem. When you say I am an American, there's another problem. If we take the sense organs to be Atma, there's a problem of requiring reading glasses because you cannot see well, or having to have thing repeated to you 3 or 4 times because you cannot hear properly. Since all memories are not pleasant or interesting, therefore memory is also a problem. Everything is limited in some way or the other. Therefore, taking any of these to be Atma is a problem. Even though all these are Atma, but taking any of them particularly is as Atma is the problem. Everyone has this problem of placing the I notion somewhere. One says, this is I. That is with reference to this body mind sense complex. This shloka says that for the wise person, the notion this is I is totally negated. And this I is recognized as Shuddha Chaitanyam, Atma, Brahma Iti, that which is not limited in any way. That which is the truth, that is the basis of the entire world. Therefore, everything is Atma, but Atma is not everything. History was Atma, biology was Atma, body was Atma, everything was Atma. But Atma is not any of them because they are Mithya. And Atma is independent, it is Satyam. The Jagat is understood as Mithya by this person. Mithya being that which is dependent on Satyam, whereas Satyam is self-existent, self-revealing. It is Satyam. Only the Atma can be self-existent. Nothing else is self-existent. Body is Atma, but body is not self-existent. Body is Atma, but Atma is not body. Atma is self-existent. That which is not self-existent, we call it by the name Anatma. Anatma is Atma, but Atma is not Anatma. Because Anatma is Atma, we cannot hold on to Anatma, thinking that it is Atma, because subject to change. In spite of the change, there is one non-changing principle, that is Atma. That is what one has to hold on to. Instead, hold on to Anatma, the changing one, that is Anatma. Anatma is also Atma, but because it is not, it has dependent existence. We call it is Anatma and it is Mithya. Mithya is Atma, Atma is not Mithya. Because Mithya is that which is dependent on Satyam. Satyam never changes, Mithya changes. That which is the Adhara for all the changing. It is Atma which is self-existent, self-revealing. Therefore, other than Atma, there is nothing which is self-existent. Those for whom this I previously were considered to be mixed with Anatma, now this I is understood to be self-existent Brahma. Therefore, Tadatmanaha. This is Tadatmanaha iti. So that is what here it is. That is what it's about the Tadatmanaha. The next line, those who are committed to Brahma, Brahmanishta, Tanishtaha. Nishta means commitment. Nitaram stitihi Nishta. As we have seen in our third chapter. Dokesun Dvidha Nishta Pura Prokta Mayanaha. Nishta, committed lifestyle, committed, in that sense we say, used. For example, a Japanista is one who is committed to the practice of japa, and a Taponista is one who is committed to the practice of certain spiritual disciplines, religious discipline called tapas. Similarly, Yoga Nishta, one who is committed to the eightfold discipline called Ashtanga Yoga, Yoga Nishta. Therefore, Nishta in that particular discipline. There's a variety of Nishtas commitments. Commitment to the a particular, that is Nishta. Commitment to getting PhD in yoga is also Nishta. So all these are Nishta. So this shloka refers to those who are committed to Brahma Eva. For the Tanishtas, Brahma is all that counts, because all there is Brahma Eva. Therefore, for them, there is nothing else to be counted. Having this knowledge, there is nothing more for them to accomplish, because it is Brahma. If there is something more for them to accomplish, the the commitment would shift. Perhaps they would do japa for some time, and then the nishta will shift to something else. There's a shift in commitment. Nishta doesn't happen for tanishta. It means that commitment is total. Whose commitment is to Brahma alone. This means that the knowledge of Atma is firm. It is stable. It is not shaky. It's no longer shaky. They have no vagueness or any more problem to solve with reference to the self. Therefore, there's nothing further to accomplish. Therefore, tanishtaha, tatpara, and it's a beautiful word, tanishtaha. Atmani Brahmani eva nishta nitaram stitihi yesham te. Then the next one, tatparayanaha, for whom the Brahma is the parayana, param ayanam, the goal, the ultimate end, which they have accomplished. Those for whom the ultimate end is Brahma. Having become tanishtaha, now Brahmanishtaha, having become tanishtaha, that is Brahmanishtaha, now what else for these people remains for these people to do? Whether they do or don't do anything, it is the same for them, because they have already gained the ultimate end, that is Brahma. Parayana, not Parayana. Parayana. Parayana is different, Parayana is different. Parayana is chanting. This is Parayana. Parayana means the ultimate end, the real home, and those for whom the ultimate end is Brahma. Tat Parayanaha. Knowing that Brahma is Atma is the goal that they have to accomplish. And now they have this knowledge, therefore there is no more goal. That is the Paramapurushartha, which is gained. Parayanaha is Paramapurushartha. This is what Krishna meant earlier, when he said, the one who sees Brahma in everything attains everything. One who sees Brahma in everything. Brahma Darshana, Brahmarpanam, Brahma Vihi. He attains Brahma. People have different goals: security, artha, kama, security, pleasures, either here or in the hereafter, like Swarga, etc. But for the wise, there is no other goal. There is no Paramayanam. There is no other Purushartha. In fact, Moksha is the only Purushartha which they have accomplished. There is no other goal than Brahma, which already they are. It is accomplished, accomplishment also in terms of knowing. There is no doing involved, there is no travel involved. Therefore, which they already are, that is the discovery of the fact that Akam Brahma, therefore Tat Parayanaha, that Ayanam, that goal, been reached. Because they are Tat Buddhayaha, Tatatmanaha, Tanishtaha, therefore Tat Parayanaha. That is the connection. This means that goal is accomplished. There is nothing more to be done. Tat Buddhayaha, Tadatmanaha, Tanishtaha, Tat Parayanaha. The order. And lastly, one, Jnana Duta Kalmashaha, self-knowledge. Jnanam is Atma Jnanam. Tena Kalmashaha, impurities are Nirdutaha, removed. Then Bhagavan describes in these people as Jnana Nirduta Kalmashaha, that those whose impurities, Kalmashas, have been removed. Nirdhuta, by knowledge. Nirduta means removed. Purvaka tu, tapratya tu, jnanena. And what are these impurities that have been removed? Raga, dvesha, ignorance and error, punya papa, happiness and happiness. So all of this, and finally, ajnanam, that is the impurity. Jnanena tu tadajnanam esham nashitam atmanaha. So therefore, Ajnanam, that is ultimate impurity. That is, all of these are referred to here as kalmasha. These impurities are removed by jnanam. When such people go, that is, when they die, meaning when they die, they do not come back. After the fall of the shariram, they don't take another shariram. That is, they are not born again. Punaravrtim, na punaravrtim. Avritti is repetition. There is no repetition of this janma marana for them. There is no samsara. Samsara will not repeat. And while living, they are already tad buddhaya tadatmana tanishtaha tad parayanaha. Jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha. They are jivan muktas while living. People who are free, even when they are alive. And they cannot become bound again when they die, because there is no more, there is no day. Where is day? Brahma eva. So they are Brahma, and Brahma doesn't come and doesn't go, let alone come back. For such people, there is no more Dvaitam, there is only Brahma, who is Ishvara and also this Jagat. Therefore, those who know the Atma as Brahma, they reach the end, gain an end from which there is no return. The gaining is accomplishing the accomplished. Praptasya praptihi, that is why Jnanam. Apunaravrtim gachanti, there is no longer any connection to another physical body. So they are free. Karna Shariram is also gone. Karna Sharira Bhava, therefore there is no Punaravrti. Then the next shloka, how do these people whose ignorance is destroyed, they see the truth? That's a beautiful shloka. It is. We'll see that in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate.
Om
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi
Shanti.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadah.